Hello, everyone. I'm live, so let's see if you guys can hear me, can see me. That would be awesome. So I was outside picking up some onions in the garden. I look at the time, I'm like, ooh, I need to run in. So welcome everyone to Frenchie Create on the Fly. Tonight it's going to be a very simple technique. It's using clear block to do a background with watercolor. It's one of my favorite technique. I think anything messy, I really like it. So, and this is a little bit messy. So we're going to do two of them. We're going to do one with watercolor paper, and then we're going to do one with regular paper. Well, I say regular paper. It's the thick white cardstock. So, and I'm using a new stamp set. The minute I said this stamp set, that's what I thought to do with. It's the prairie grass. Whoops. Kind of. Well, let me flip that down here. 1 minute. That glare. Here we go. You know what? It's still. Here we go. Shut one light down. Um, for me, simple, it's always good. Sometimes I feel that we spend so much time on cards and we forget why we doing cards. It's to bring a smile to people's face and such, and it doesn't matter if it get 50 pound. I think the message going to be the same. It's like I was reading something with Steve Jobs, whatever, I think the Microsoft or Apple or whatever, he said that a Rolex watch or a watch that you get at a very lower price, you're going to get the same effect, right? You're going to get the time and such, and that you get a, one of those big name wallet, or you get a wallet at another lower class, let's say, it's the same amount of money it can hold and such. So a card, it's the same. So sometime let's make the card and send it. Don't have to spend days and days on it. So we're going to use this today. I did some there because I absolutely love it, but I'm going to show you this, what I meant as we go with this, okay? So usually I say less water, it's better, but tonight I'm going to say put the water on, okay? I'm looking for my foam mat. Here it is. I get half of one here. Oh, I got it right here. Okay, perfect. So we're going to get, I did some different one with different block, but we're going to use the block tonight that we're using. We're using the E block, okay? And I call that the sunset in the InColor. So for the sunset, we're going to use cloud cover. We're going to use darling duckling. We're going to use timid, Tigger timid, and strawberry slush. So those four going to make the sunset. And then this is the ground here, the old olive and the crumb cake. Okay, but this, I call that the sunset. These are the four color I'm using, and I'm using just markers because we're going to do it on the thing. One thing you want to do, let me show you what I do. I got this here. I order it on Amazon. I bet you're going to see, oh, they get pretty one like teals and pink and purple and that. Well, I would say, again, sometimes pretty don't work, okay? So simple work better. What I mean by that, it's this here. See, this is just rubbing alcohol that I put in. It's 70% or 91%, doesn't matter. And those things are the nail wipes. And really, this is for nail salon too. For me, that is the bomb to clean my thing. I know some going to say I use this or that. I Dawn liquid soap to wash very good, But you want, before we start this, you want to make sure that your clear block, it's very clean. That's going to help a lot. And then I just going to wipe that. That's what I like about that. It's it take all the like the sticky and all that away. So okay, we get this. We want to have our foam mat ready. It's because it gives a better impression with that. And then we're going to go ahead and start with the regular, just this is the thick, and this measure 5 by 3 3/4. Yeah, 5 by 3 3/4, because we're going to have an extra layer on this one. So usually I say start with the lightest color and go to the darkest color, that make it friendly on your markers. So I'm going to start with a cloud cover, take the name, right? And I just going to scribble even on the side, go about where I want to go, and there. Now I'm going to use the next color, with both of them are about the same, the orange or the yellow. I'm going to start with, which one do I want to start with? I'm going to start with the yellow. So I'm going to go ahead. I got my yellow here. And then I'm going to put some orange. That's timid, tiger timid. And I'm going to put a little bit more. I see here missing some. Here we go. Now, for the strawberry slush, I just want a little bit, okay? I got some sunset. I'm going to post them on the, you guys know me a little bit. You know, I take a lot of pictures of sunset, sunrise. They make me happy. I just going to add a little line here and here, just a little bit, okay? You see, and you barely can see what I'm doing, right? Can we see better with this? See, very little. Now for the ground, again, I prefer, it's friendlier on the marker. And the reason why I say friendlier on the marker to go lighter, because if you go dark and you go with your light on top of it, well, then it gets kind of mixed, right? So I'm going to go crumb cake at the bottom here. And then I'm going to go all olive. So I get kind of some grass and some dirt. And it got kind of a little space between. And I'm not worried if, you know, it touch or don't touch. Now, if it happen that you know, play and you go on top of each other, you can always wipe them. And you see, I don't go down this way, I go sideways. Now, here is the thing that I said, you're going to put plenty of water. Some of you are going to say you get different spritz bottle, like I get 1 minute. Like those little 2 ounces. Yeah, they're great. You know that I would tell you, if it were great, I would say use it, because I'm all about use what you get. But I'm going to brag about Stampin' Up little spritz bottle. I get the link below in the description. This is a very, very miss. You don't have the big drop. So I strongly recommend the spritz bottle. Now I got my inky rag here, and I say about 4 spritz, but you want that you see the water up. You're going to say, well, if you put that much water, the other bottle would be great. What happened with this, it make big round circle, and then it make it different. So I'm going to go ahead. Okay, I did like 6, right? And you see the water, it's running. Now this is the thick white cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and smack that right here. Did you see it just went psh? If you don't have enough water, I'm going to show you what's going to happen. Now, I like to keep it here a little bit. On the white cardstock, it's going to take longer to dry. While with the watercolor paper, it's going to dry faster. You can always use your Eat Emboss gun, but the watercolor get the cotton in it. See how cool that is? It's just poof. Now we're going to lift this up straight up. Do you see? And if it, you see it don't mix good, when it's done, you can just move it just a little bit. Now we're going to wipe this, and this will dry while we do the other one. But you see, it did all the work for you. Okay, now what I was saying about if you don't have enough water, you see you get all your line and such. That's the difference. Plenty of water, not enough water. Now, on other thing, I say, well, let's use some alcohol. That's 72%. I get one that it is, see, 91% here, because that dries super fast. Well, that's for a different technique. It's a technique you don't want really to miss. And that, see, I did it here with the alcohol. It don't mix like the water on this. For the technique we're doing tonight, I prefer lots of water and um, lots of water, not the alcohol. Now we're going to go one more time, and we're going to do the same thing. This time it's going to be on watercolor paper. This, I think you could do it 28 times, 900 times. None of it going to look the same, right? Okay, so that was the cloud cover. Now I'm going to use my Timid this time. The other one, I had a lot of yellow. I'm going to put the tiger around. And then I'm going to put my yellow in the center. Those type of card and background and that, I love it. Now I'm going to go with my pink. Okay, I did a little bit more on that one. Now I got crumb cake at the bottom here. And then I got old olive. Okay, let's bring my watercolor paper. This one, it's 5 1/4. I mean 4 by 5 1/4, because I wanted not another background, just you're gonna see the stamp set, it's kind of big. Okay, now we're gonna use the water again. 2, 3. See, I do about 4, 5, and this could even have one more here. Okay, now I'm gonna bring my watercolor paper here, and we're gonna smack that down. See, and then you can push it and twist it a little bit. Watercolor paper got a texture on it, so that look a little bit different, okay? Now lift it straight up. That's okay. I'm glad it happened. Now what you're gonna do when that happened, just take your inky rag and tap it. The water pool on one side. But look how pretty this sunset is. Okay, now we're gonna go and prepare our cards. So this one is for my watercolor. So it's cut at 4 1/4 by 11. We're going to score it at 5 1/2. And when it's cut on the long way, I always say score it. That make a big difference. So when you fold it, it don't crumple there. The way the fiber is, cut the other way, it's pretty much you don't see a big difference, but this way you see a big difference. Okay, and then the other one, it's prepared. Okay. Now I'm gonna take the big one, the prairie grass there, and we got a lot of that here. And let me bring my. Okay, we're gonna, and it's a pecan pie that I'm using. And I just want partial of it, okay? Like this. That's going to be with that one. And then this one, it's with the regular, so it's smaller, the piece. This one, it's 3 3/4 by 5. So we're just bringing inside what's on the front. So I'm going to go. Did I? Oh, I get the fiasco here. 1 minute. When that happens, just scroll it here. I mean, roll it. Let's see if that's okay. I'm gonna have to grab another one here. Okay, we're gonna put that inside of this one, and the bluish gray, that's cloud cover, and that's 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, I need a new one. 1 minute. 1 minute. I don't have time to fix it. Here we go. And then we're going to put this in the front. So really, we're carrying the front to the inside. That's pretty much this card here, okay? And now this one, just going to be one at the top there. I'm going to put this one in. Now, let's see if it's dry enough to stamp on it. It's not. Let me use my heat tools. And I'm bringing it over here because I want to show you something. 1 minute here. I should have had that ready, but I didn't. Okay, so when you want to draw, you're going to go front, back, front, back. And the reason you want to go back and forth, it's because it's going to stop the curling. So if I would just go the front, it's going to see how it starts curling and curling and curling, right? See? Now, if I go in the back, it's still going to dry the front, but see now it's going flat. So you're going back and forth this way. Anytime you want to dry a paper, go back and forth. This one, it's pretty much dry. So see, this one's still curled there, so I'm going to go in the back. Here we go. So that's going to help a lot on your back and forth to keep your paper straight when you wet it. Now, we're going to go ahead and ink this very well. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that right here. Give it, and for watercolor paper, you want to give a good impression. I mean, more power on it, more force, because the texture. Et voila. Is that cool? I love it. Now I'm going to go with this one. And we're going to smack that right here. See, with this size, it touched the top or the bottom. That's why I went without a layer there. Et voila. I think it looks amazing. I love it. That's my cup of tea. Anything like texture and watercolor and sunset scenery. And then I got thinking of you. You got some good greeting in this. So very sorry, my shoulder, it's yours. Sending the healing power of love. You're not alone. I'm here for you. Sometimes life is so hard. I wanted something more cheerful, so it can be still a sympathy card or get well with thinking of you, okay? So I'm gonna put the thinking of you back down here. I won't touch the, voila. And that simply said that thinking of you. Yes, absolutely. I do so many stamp direct on designer series paper, but this it's a little bit different. I like it. Gonna put that right there. And some people are gonna say, "How come you're not using stays on with watercolor?" Well, this is already dry, so you don't have to have stays on. Okay, so and now this one gonna come here. So you want to put plenty of glue. Oops, this one is okay. Let's switch that around. So you're gonna see I'm gonna go right on the edge because it's tend to want to lift up. Yes, this stamp, I agree. It's a very nice image. I see I rock it a little bit there, but I can see it's a little bit more of wheat coming up someplace. Is that cool? I I think it is. Okay, and voila. Now I brought, because I checked just before going live, they were still there. It's the pecan and clear, yeah, pecan pie and clear ribbon. They're down to 680, and these are my to-go thing. I mean, I absolutely love it. You can color them with blends. If you're not familiar, let me show you one. So I just grab a blue here, and oops, I use the fat brush though for that. And see, you just color it and let it dry a little bit before, and boom. So you can have any color, even if it's a pecan pie. If you want a dark color, you use a pecan pie. But I'm going to use it just the way they are. I'm going to use the pecan pie here, and I'm just going to add three little, et voila. Okay, now when it comes to watercolor paper, you really have to press it because it's that texture. Okay. Et voila. That is it. So what do you think? Is that a, I mean, very simple. The thing do the work for you. Each card won't look the same. That's just the way it is. Now let me show you the closer up. Okay, you see it's rough a bit. That is normal. Now, if you don't like that, that you say, oh, it's not blended enough, here's what you can do. Well, here we go. So you can take a brush with water. Whoops, 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 whoops. Shoo. Rubbed it and went on it. 1 minute. You can always brush it. I'm just going to do a little bit because I like natural like that, but you can blend it, okay? So that's up to you. I would do that before I stamp my grass. So absolutely, yes, do it before you stamp your grass. Oh, see, I did it. A drop there. It's going to give some character. That's it. I'm going to let it dry, not play with it. Maybe just stamp it a little bit there. Huh, it gives something cool, but yeah, you see, you don't want to have water around. So now let me show you the other one that I did. So here I used the long block for it. And then I thought I like, see, this I get kind of purple it looked like. all of them going to look different. So that's regular paper, and regular paper. And then this is watercolor. Here, see, this one was not dry all the way, but that, I say, it's still good. That's the beauty of watercolor. It's messy a little bit and such. So here we go. So it gives character, just put it that way. I think it's still very pretty. Now, last week, this was the card we done. That was more in the watercolor, so I'm a bit on the watercolor kick, right? It's something about this card too that make me squeal. So the winner of this card, it's Shirley, and the last name I'm gonna spell it. It's Eckenrode. So Shirley, go at frenchiestamps.com and give me your mailing address, and I'm going to put this in the mail to you. When I send you the cards that win, they're blank, okay? I don't write anything in it, so it's a card you can use down the road. So it's and that was the one I had done before. So remember, during the video, I said it was too straight. I like it more like that. So after the video, I was like, oh, I like more spread. So I took my aqua painter again, and then I didn't add more color. I just brushed some of the color on the side there, and I think that make a big difference. So Shirley, you're going to get this card. And for this one here, we're going to have the winner not next week. It's going to be next week. I'm going to be with the family. So it's going to be the following week, August. Can you believe we're talking about August? Let me tell you the date. Okay, so next week, the 24th, it is, I will be spending time with the family. So the next time I'm going to be, oh no, it's still August 31st. August 31st, I will be back with you to announce the winner for that. And who knows what I'm going to make. So any question for me? So I don't see no question there. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. And till next time, happy stamping, my friend. And we will see you back July 31st. So the 21st, I will not be here. I will be spending time with the family. So it will be the following week. Enjoy the summer. We're talking already August. School going to be starting here soon. And then it's craziness, right? Have a good one, my friend. Bye bye for now.